Hi everybody. Yeah, I am back from the dead, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I haven't been really making any videos lately just because let's be honest, I'm not a video editor. I'm not really good at it. My computer doesn't have the greatest software for it. I'm not so dedicated enough to really get the good software for it, so I'm kind of just like, I'll take what I can get and hopefully it's good enough for you guys. So I don't know if I'll still keep making videos or what. This was like a spur of the moment. I'm kind of bored sort of deal. So yeah, but yeah, as you can tell, I've changed a bit like since my last video. So I've got like this blue coloring teal deal underneath my hair, and my hair is this little bob, and I got bangs and wahoo. So yeah. But let's get on to the actual deal with this video. I was kind of inspired by I was inspired by another video, and I wanted to do one of my stories of being at a convention, and there's just a few, so I'm not going to touch up on every story I got. But yeah, I wanted to share with you guys just my fun little stories. They're not all bad. Like some are kind of funny, and some of them are just kind of like ah. But like yeah, so I hope you enjoy. So first story is um, now I've been going to conventions ever since 2009, but 2012 was my first year to actually stay a whole weekend at a convention. And when that was going on, I was like, oh awesome, I can go to the rave and that's cool. Rave, like really, it's not a rave, or as we called it there, like at ASTL, we would call it not rave because it's just a dance, basically. But so yeah, so we'd go there, and I was really excited. I was so pumped for this. I had my whole outfit and everything ready for it, and I get there and I'm dancing. I'm having a good time, and all of a sudden, I just feel this like presence behind me, and I'm just like, hmm, what's going on? And I look behind me and I was like, I don't know this person. Who are you? What's going on? So I basically was just like, and then out of nowhere, I felt a little extra from this person, if you get my hint. I didn't like that. I was like, no, thank you. That was a little too much. That was a lot of too much for me. So I was like, whoa. So I decided to just kind of like dance. I literally was dancing my way away from this guy. I was like, don't want anything to do with you. I gotta go. So I was like, gone. Bye. Um, so that's story number one. Story number two, what was this was last year. Last year? Yeah, this was last year, and it was at ASIN, or Anime Central, in Chicago, and this was my first time going there. So when I went, it was really cool. This is also another rave story, but as we were getting ready to go to the rave, now our hotel was kind of far from there, so we would have to take the blue line, or like the blue train or whatever. Blue line, we'll just call it blue line because that's what it's called. We take the blue line to there and drop off there, and like whatever. So we'd have to take like the train back and forth. So we did that, and we get there, and it's ASIN is a huge con. It's a huge one of the top huge conventions. So it's a long ass line. Like I'm talking, you're gonna be standing there for an hour maybe. But it's worth it. It's okay. It's worth it. It was really cool. So we're standing there, and like a lot of people, I keep seeing a bunch of people leaving from the line, and I'm like, why are these people leaving? Like, what's going on? And I keep seeing like, and then at one point we got close to like where the building was, where you can see inside of it, and I'm looking inside, and I just see like, um, there's people checking for stuff, and I'm like, was I supposed to, like, I'm just like, was I supposed to bring my ID with me? What's going on? But I'm like, well, I brought my convention ID, like I brought my badge. I think I should be okay, right? Wrong. I was wrong. We waited in line for so long, got to the very front, and they're like, "Can we see an ID, please?" And I'm like, "I got my badge." And they're like, "No, we need your driver's license." And I was like, I was so mad. I was like, "Great." So now we basically had to get out of line, go all the way back, walk all the way to the train station, get back on the blue line, go back to the hotel, walk to the hotel from the station. Well, it was all in one. Like the station was within the hotel. It was weird how it all was set up, but whatever. So we had to go from there to there, get my ID, come all the way back. And then when we got back, the line was even longer, so we were really waiting forever there, and it was just like ridiculous. I'm like, ah! So, yeah, note to anybody who doesn't know and in first time going to ASIN or whatever and is like, yeah, I think my badge will be fine. Your badge is not fine. You gotta have your ID. Don't make my mistake. Um, so yeah. And then story number 3 is when I was at Anime STL, and that was back in, this was 2013. Yeah, this was 2013, and what ended up happening was is that was the year I finally decided to start drinking a little bit more. So I'm in my friend's hotel because we had like, there was a big group of people. My friend that I had, she introduced me to a bunch of her friends, so, and to this very day we're still friends. And so we were hanging out in their hotel room, and one of the people there was making drinks and making like Jack and Coke, and well, the girl who made my drink kind of made it pretty much this much of Jack, that much of Coke, and I was like, so I was really feeling it, and I'm like, woo! So I got a little too much on the tipsy side. Maybe I was borderline drunk. I don't know, but yeah, I ended up getting up at one point. I guess I was sitting on the ground or something, and I got up, and I don't know why, like, I don't know how this came upon me or whatever happened, but we were talking about something, and then all of a sudden I get up, and then I'm just like, hey, do you want to see my cute undies? And then I just kind of like dropped drawers a little bit and was like showing off my cute little underwear that I had on. And that's really trashy of me. I was like, oh yeah. So, yeah, that was fun. That was great. So yeah, so that happened that time, and yeah, that was a pretty short story. But basically, that's all I did was I just kind of dropped drawer and was like, here, check out my undies. They're cute. Got little buttons on them. And everybody was just like, oh shit. And it's like, jeez, why? I don't know. So, yeah. And then last but not least, story number 4 is another story from Anime STL. There's a lot of good stuff that happens there, by the way, kind of, sort of. Like, basically, in a nutshell, Anime STL is like I don't know, there's reasons why I don't want to go there sometimes, because it's kind of like a party convention. It's a small convention, kind of-ish. It's starting to grow a little more. But it's basically a party convention, it feels like, because a lot of people just kind of like to party there and all that and get crazy and wild, so it's like, eh. So sometimes it gets tiring just to go to it, because then I feel like that my majority of the night is just drinking and doing bad stuff, so I don't know. Whatever. But anyways, story 4. So also at ASTL, and this was 2010. Yes, this was 2010. And I went with one of my friends That was the first and the last time I ever went with her though. But when we went, it wasn't a weekend. It was just a 1 day deal. So we went on a Saturday, and Saturdays are really crazy, and especially in the dealer's room, it's like so much going on. So much going on. So we went, and there was this, I think it was Baby the Star Shines Bright, their clothing line that was there, or something along the lines. There was definitely a lot of Lolita clothing there. And she was like, "Oh, I gotta get something here." But she was kind of like on the, I don't really have the money for this, so what do I do? But she is a frugal, sneaky little fox, and she is like, "All right, Angela, I have the perfect plan. We're gonna barter. I know how to do this. I barter. I used to barter all the time." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, do it. Sure, that'd be great." I didn't get anything though. I got like I got like one item, but I really didn't need it. But yeah, so she's like, "Let's barter. I'm gonna do this." So she goes to the lady and she's like, "How much do you want for this?" And she's like, "I want this price." I forgot how much it was. I think it was 40, and she was trying to get it for 30. And she's like, "Well, I only have 30. Do you think you could take it for that?" And she's like, "No, I need it for $40." So then she was like, So then what she's like, "Is there any way I could like do something to get this?" And so the lady finally was like, "Okay, yeah, you know what you can do for me is what you can do is go ahead and grab. I'll give you money and I'll let you grab me lunch." She's like, "Okay." So she goes to get lunch for her. She told her what she wanted and everything. We go to grab her lunch, come back, gives her the lunch, and the lady's like, "Yeah, all right, here you go. You can have it for $30." And we're like, and she was so excited. She's like, "Yeah, awesome, cool, thank you." Well, the guy next to her in the next booth, he was selling stickers, and he's like, "Hey, do you think you ladies could do me a favor?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure, what's up?" And he saw that we were doing that, and so he's like, "If I'm so hungry and I have to use the restroom really bad, and I've been stuck here for a long time. Do you think by any chance you could watch my booth for me, please?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So we watched his booth for a little bit. And what's awesome is because we did that, we got a free sticker out of it. So I was like, "Yeah!" So we got a free sticker, and I can't really show you my sticker because it's on my laptop, and I'm using my laptop right now for this video. So, but my sticker that I got was like a little chibi version of Edward and Winry from Fullmetal Alchemist. So it was pretty cool. So I was really excited about that. I forgot what she got though as her sticker, but that was like really fun. That was awesome that we got to do that for them and get away with things. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess that's kind of like whatever. That's kind of like, in a way, when you think about it, it's not really great that she did that because like these people gotta make their money somehow, And she's like, "But I want this, and I want it for cheaper." So she goes and does her thing, and I'm just like there to just kind of like be there, and I'm like, "All right, whatever, you do that, sure." But yeah, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any stories, leave them in the comments below. That'd be really great. And if you think I'm cool and you want to see more from me, also tell that in the comments and be like, "Hey, make more videos." So I'll make more videos then. But yeah, have a good day or night or whatever time it is. And I'll